Hello and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. Last time, which was, oh boy, a while ago, I made this whole area to process oil into plastic, rubber, and fuel. The plan for today is going to have to be making TurboFuel. TurboFuel is the future. TurboFuel requires fuel and compacted coal. Let's see if I can do this. I did do quite a bit of math ahead of time. Over here in Obsidian, 600 oil goes into a refinery. I get 400 fuel, plus the 200 I'm already producing here, so I'll just reuse the same one. That gets put into a refinery with 400 compacted coal, makes 500 turbo fuel a minute, which produces 16,000 megawatts, which is crazy, considering my current production is only 4,000. Quadrupling my power production. And after I do this, I definitely can just rip out my old power setups. Yeah, I think this is a good plan. Time to start executing it. On the map, I have this pure oil, which produces 600 oil per minute. Now, the next problem, there isn't any coal or sulfur nearby. Like, if I search for it, yeah, there's this one here, which is impure, which is really bad. There's one over here, which is another impure, which is also really bad. This one over here is normal. So I'm probably gonna have to get it from here to here, because I don't want to move the oil. Fluids are tricky to move. So I'm probably gonna have to set up a train if I can even get 400 sulfur from that node, which I need to go and check. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. Spiders, you're really not welcome here. I mean, at least they're all just grouped up. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. By default, it's 120. Let's see. Hopefully, if I fully overclock it, this is going to be 400. No, it's just 300. God damn it. Okay, so I'm going to need to combine this with some other sulfur node. That's going to make things a bit tricky. Hopefully, I can manage. Right now, I have this marker here, which is 100 sulfur per minute. This marker here, which is 100 coal per minute. These two will merge into 100 compacted coal per minute, then be brought over here-ish next to this miner, which is mining 300 sulfur per minute, combining with this 300 coal per minute over here, and then combine those 300 compacted coal with the 100 compacted coal, which is 400 compacted coal, which is exactly what I need over here, which is beautiful. And then I can make a train track, all over here. Yes. I will now start trying to execute this plan. Oh boy. Did I unlock this? Yes, the priority power switch. This is really fancy. Because I want these to be running in my power setup, I will name this compacted coal for power. Okay. And then this needs to be on priority 1, definitely. Then I bring these over here, over here, over here, in this grid, like so. So that now I can turn this on. So this thing, basically what it's going to do is whenever I have a power outage where I can't power all the machines, instead of doing a complete blackout where everything turns off, it is going to go from switching off priority 8, then 7, then 6, then 5. This ensures that if I have power generation on my group 1, it is always going to be running no matter what. So I can never have a brownout where I can't power my power generation setup because it needs more power and I have no power to power my power generation setup because it needs more power and I have no power to generate the power generation. So this is really nice for that. So all my power generation is going to be on group 1. Non-essential stuff is going to be on the rest of the groups, basically. I think that's how it should work. Don't quote me on anything. I am not an expert in this game. I just know some things, okay? But now I'm making compacted coal here, which is very good. Bam. It's all the way over there. Let's see if I can bring it. This might be a bit of a treacherous path, but let's go. Actually, isn't this something I could do right now? These are geysers, right? Yeah, these are geysers. I think that means I can get extra power running. Yes. Look at that. I can put this down. And then this one over here. They are a bit expensive resource-wise, but it is just free passive power. However, this power isn't consistent. And I'm pretty sure that with... Oh yeah, look at that. It's actually going fast. Yeah, it's not a consistent rate, which is interesting. It's an interesting mechanic. Definitely. Because this is a reason why you wouldn't want batteries, right? Anyways, yeah, that's free power. That's cool. If I turn this on... This is getting powered. At 300 sulfur. What happened to my blueprints? I had a thing for blueprints. Damn, they're just not here. I did not. That's not what I meant to do. Wait, they're all gone? All my blueprints are gone? Well, that's silly. Like so. Perfect. So if I look at this setup over here, the top pile is not being used at all, which means I can just delete and delete, 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 delete. And now this is 150, that's 150. Very good. All right, name that. And there we go. All right, let's bring that. Oh yeah, the coal needed to be turned on. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I just need to wait for more coal to arrive because I had that turned off, which is kind of unfortunate, but... And there we go. Out here is gonna come 400 compacted coal. Very good. Let's see if this is too steep or not for the train. Let's place down some track. Oh no, this is... too steep? Yeah, this is too steep. How are you supposed to do this then, otherwise? I mean, I could clip it through the floor, but I kind of don't want to do that. That is really jank even for me. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Make a ramp for it that's not so steep? Oh, that way maybe. Yeah, that seems less extreme. Alright, I think I see a vision of how that should look. Okay, well, I'm basically here, right? Yeah, this is where the oil is. Put down a train, actually. And it's not gonna work because this isn't powered, right? Yeah, this isn't powered. So... Alright, let's put down a train station somewhere where I think I'm gonna put it, at least. Let's do it like here. 1, 2, 3, maybe. Okay, so now... I connected power to this train station. Now I have a train, a locomotive on the track, which is powered. So, I have power. Let's go. Yes. Finally, trains. And this is going to be quite a long path. And you can see all the stuff I've built along the way. I guess I'll show the whole thing at least once. Might as well. And then break, but yeah. That's one way to stop. All right, cool. And let's blow some stuff up so I have more space to do stuff here. Okay, let's put down a train station. 1, 2, 3. I guess this is gonna be a two-headed train to make it simpler and for now, this is going to be fine. Just have a two-headed train because it's not going to go anywhere else. That's the idea. 1, 2, 3 freight cars, and then another locomotive, but facing the other way. Yeah, because then I don't have to loop it around anyhow. I just start going backwards afterwards. I think that makes sense. I would like to change the naming for this. Ludvika. Okay. So this one is outputting. It is giving. Compact call out. I guess this is fine. This is fine. All right. Timetable. Add this one as the target. 1 load unload. Fine. So go here, fully unload, and then come back to the call and fully load it. Now, just as much as you can, and then save. Set up a train schedule. Look at that. Chuma get. If I turn on self-driving, it's gonna start going. If I hop in, it's doing all of this by itself. Yeah, look at that. Train is going. Operational. Oh, I love trains. This is so cool. Then it's gonna stop here. It's gonna, if it has stuff to unload, it's gonna unload all of it while it waits for that. 15 seconds. And then it starts going back. And then I can turn my camera around and enjoy this trip again. Very cool. And it stops. Why is this not making stuff? What's happening? Oh, I didn't set the recipes like a dumbass. I forget the recipes. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Are all of these working now? Seems like there's enough coal coming in now as well. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring this over here. And you can see it has 2 inputs and 2 outputs. Well, I do only have 2 of these set up right now, which is confusing me, but it shouldn't, because this one doesn't. Yeah, this one's on the wrong side. Oh boy. Flip this one like so. And then there's another one. Yeah, now it's just gonna slowly feed all of these, and should be good. Now I need to start preparing the other side. Okay. I can get out now. I could try and make it look like an oil rig. That could be interesting. Oh. What if I do that? I think that could work. I think I just need to start building. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see what I can figure out. my god. It is done. Finally. The thing is done. Oh? Choo choo. Nice. Man, this took like 5 hours-ish to make. Let me go through the start and give you a tour, kind of. So there is a staircase to go up here. Alright. So, here is where the train goes. It delivers his stuff and then goes back home. So over here, I'm storing all the compacted coal in 3 of these large bins so that there is a buffer, so that if something happens to the train or something happens to the compacted coal production way over there, then I still have a buffer, I guess, which is very nice. Then it goes into these 14 TurboFuel refineries, which combine the compacted coal with the fuel and make TurboFuel. Wonderful. All right. Let me show you the oil setup, the oil processing here. From the back here, we're bringing up 600 crude oil, putting them in these refineries, and out comes fuel and polymer resin. The resin goes on these conveyor belts and gets processed later, and then the fuel over here connects with the refineries here and the refineries there. Plus, over here, I have another 200 extra fuel, and I put a valve here so it doesn't go in this direction at all. So it can just go in that direction, and that's it. So should be good. Should be good. Let's go along here. I put some catwalks so I can go around the place a bit. There's this gate here. Oh, beautiful. These refineries are clipping through the floor because I thought it would look cool to just have the smokestacks out here, which I think it does look cool, actually. So the polymer resin goes up here through this wall, up this elevator, along this wall here, as well as this water, and then they go inside here into these 6 refineries, turning it into, guess what? Plastic. I have set up a smart splitter so that it prioritizes outputting onto this belt. The rest will just get awesome synced, because otherwise this will back up, and then this will back up some other stuff, and then other stuff will back up everything, and then no more turbo fuel. So this is very important to have an overflow, to have this awesome sync here, which is, I mean, free money, basically, free coupons. But then this plastic, if I follow along that, goes into a constructor, and then that constructor makes canisters, and those empty canisters get filled with turbo fuel, which is very nice. And then that turbo fuel goes into a buffer in the storage thing, which then also goes into a dimensional depot. So now I have turbo fuel available, which is amazing. Do this, package turbo fuel. Oh, look at the height I'm getting. Look at the height. Oh my, this is just wonderful. Like, it goes really, really fast up. Like, that's its advantage. I think overall you go less high, but the speed at which you go up is just insane. I love it. And then of course, it's not just the turbo fuel for me, it's also the turbo fuel for the generators, which if you pay attention, you can hear them buzzing around. However, I don't think all of them are working just yet, because if you look at the production for my power, it's fluctuating quite a bit. And it's not exactly what I calculated. So, problematic, maybe? I mean, still I'm making a ton of power, but it's not consistent and it's not as reliable as I wished it to be. I am slightly confused right now. I tried to put actually lights. Like, this is the first time I used lights to actually try and light it up so that during the nighttime it's actually lit up properly. Man, how many times did I say lights in that sentence? I don't know. Too many. Anyways, this is the first time I've actually tried to do it, so it's not going to be perfect, and I didn't plan for it. I just kind of chucked a bunch of them afterwards, so. But the idea was that this is one giant oil rig, basically. And I think I did a pretty good job at making it look like an oil rig, honestly. The whole thing is just built on platforms, and I used this blueprint that I made, which I think looks like it's really sturdy, like it would actually be able to hold something like this. And I made the whole thing be like metal and stuff. And then I have these like supports and stuff. From the pictures that I saw of oil rigs, like for inspiration, like most of them looked like they were cobbled together with like a bunch of different platforms and like randomly stitched together bits and pieces. So whenever I put the oil rigs on, not the oil rigs, the power generators, I tried to like build it on platforms around the place and try to be as like a bit chaotic, like this bit as well. Like it just Oh man, I'm gonna fall. But like all these diagonal beams, I think they look amazing with this. This is cool. Are these... Oh my god, is it because I didn't even set the recipe for these? Oh my god. No way. This is unbelievable. There's no way. Did I really forget? Hold on, hold on. Was there overclocking? Yeah, these are 2 shards. Man, did I really just do that? That's funny. Okay, well that's why I wasn't running it at full speed. Because these aren't configured even. That's the problem. Space, 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 space. Okay. Now I should be fine. They should all finally actually do their jobs. Because these were running, of course. Yeah, all of these show blue lights, which means they are overclocked. And now I just need to give it some time to equalize, I think. And then everything should be working fine. Man, I just love how hectic this looks. Like, it's so chaotic and just all over the place. And now I have turbo power. Yeah, let me just wait, like, I don't know, 20 minutes and see what happens. I want to see it actually stabilize. Okay, so I have been waiting for a while now, and I've done some tests, done some thinking. Currently, this one is slowly filling up. Very, very, ever so slowly filling up more than it's draining out. Eventually, these pipes will fill up, and then these pipes will fill up, and then these 2 will start working as well. So I think I just need to wait a long, long, long time, and then it's gonna even out, and just do some other stuff in the meantime. Turn it back on. And then you can see my total production is, look at that, beautiful 20,000 megawatts. With time, it should stabilize and be nice. So now what I want to do is I want to utilize heavy oil residue. I want to utilize that for smokeless powder. Because smokeless powder is used for guns. And so I need black powder, which is coal and sulfur, which is really funny because that's exactly what I was gathering for like the last 7 hours. So that's cool. And I also need heavy oil residue. I'm not going to automate this fully. I'm just going to get some coal and sulfur and put it in some chests, basically. I'll do this. Smokeless powder. Put that in there. Put that in there. Yeah. Belt that up. There we go. Okay, so with the smokeless powder, how much have I got? A bit. Let's check out the MAM. So, yes, I can unlock the rifle finally, which is really, really nice. And I can research rocket fuel. Oh no. There's more progress. There's more upgrades I could do. Okay, I won't look at that just now because I've already done so much oil processing. I'm good for a while, I think. Sulfur, rifle, start research. Look at that.
Only to be used for the defense or acquisition of fixed property. Conveniently, this includes everything of value on this planet.
That is convenient, yes. Just love that. Very nice, very nice. Now that is funny, that is funny. Okay, what else can I unlock? Was there some other stuff? Cluster Obelisk? This one though, explosive rebar, I think is actually really nice, and I do want to get. Thank you.
Suitable for removal of unwanted obstacles, creatures, or limbs.
Oh, limbs, yeah. I mean, okay, let's see what the costs are for these. Takes smokeless powder and normal rebar. Seems reasonable. The rifle ammo itself takes smokeless powder and copper sheets, which is cheap. Very nice. Rifle? Oh, that's nothing. Let me make a rifle. Just make a bunch of rifle ammo for myself. And look at that, it makes in 15s, which is nice. Alright, test it out. Let's test out the gun. Man, why is it gotta be so dark now? I can't appreciate the visuals if I can't see it, man. Alright, now I have some lights. Well, I guess reload? Yeah. Ooh. I love the sound it makes. It's so like, it's so chunky, it's so solid. The sound design is just perfect here. Okay, that's 100 explosive rebar. Let's test out the explosive rebar. It is nighttime. Not a big fan of that. Alright, it is daytime again, so I can see stuff, and you can see stuff. That's honestly more important. Let's test out the gun finally, eh? Because, I mean, I spent quite a long time trying to get it. It would be a shame if I didn't, so let's just go exploring for a bit and see what kind of cool stuff I can find. Let's see how quickly I can kill this. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Well. Yeah, look at that. I'm so happy that I got this. Alright, let's get this purple slug. Because I have spent a lot of power shards on this project. Because I didn't want it to be huge. So now I need to collect some more slugs and refill my supplies. Let's see, what's over here? A slug. Oh no. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Oh no. Oh no. 1H. Okay. Okay. I am back from my crazy adventure. I collected 14 Mercer Spheres, 6 Summers Loops, 5 hard drives, and the slugs, 29 blue, 22 purple, and 18 yellows. 22 purple slugs is insane. Because if I convert that into power shards, which I'll do right now, and you'll see exactly how much I'll get in just a boop. So I got 473, and before I had 90, so minus about 100, so I got like 370 in one go, which is insane, because I think on the whole TurboFuel project, I used like less than 200 because I had a bunch of stuff overclocked, but not everything, so I feel like around 200 is a safe bet. I also got a whole bunch of alien protein to almost 300. In total, 54 Mercer Spheres, so I think I might be able to upgrade my depots a bit more. And then I got some goodies that you can't even use fully. Some of the hard drives might require random items, and those random items might be of a higher tier that I can't even craft yet. So like aluminum casings, I just can't craft. But maybe, because I have them now, I could unlock at least a hard drive. So that's the idea. I got turbo motors, electromagnetic control rods, which is for nuclear power, which I can't even dream to get into yet. And then I also got heat sinks and also alclad aluminum sheets. And in total, I have 6 Summers Loops as well right now, plus all of this stuff, which is amazing. I love this. Going on adventures like this, very, very nice. It's just such a nice, messy thing. I just love it. It looks stable. 15.3. Huh. Why is that? That is curious. So do these never run? Is that it? These never get power. So maybe I did my math wrong. The other option is maybe this pump isn't, like, able to keep up. And these pipes are just always full and this pump can't keep up. Like the flow rate keeps changing. But I am producing a consistent amount of power. It's just flat. It's just flat, and it's always gonna be flat, which I love. This is perfect. Well, that is gonna do it for this episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure did, because I made this huge oil rig, and I'm really happy with how it looks. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye. Like, it goes really like it go the video can you can see the video